when they had to slab this, go through every page.
What up? We are back, and welcome to another episode of The Hunt. And we are waiting for the infamous Bake the Snake to make his presence. So while we're here, we're gonna, I guess, man, I guess actually there's something I want to do. Actually, yeah, there's something I wanted to do. This is like actually one of my books that I was going to show, but I got it for a specific reason, and I kind of want to show it. I'll go first, I guess. I guess you could say that, but because I want to show it for Jeffrey, but it's not even really because he's always talking about Storm, and
oh no.
Actually, this book won't even count. We won't count it as one of my books, and we'll just let go whatever. But this is a book. I think I don't know if you have it or not, Jeffrey. But I seen it today, and I was at my buddy's shop, and I was like, I figured it's something you would like. So.
Oh wow!
Awesome storyline. It's the best one of the bunch.
Yeah.
That's a good book. That's a real good book.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty cool.
So I was like, I seen that, and I was like, I figured you'd like that.
Yeah, I did. Nice. What's it called? Doom War?
Doom War. That's issue number 1. That's the what is it? Yeah. It's the Storm variant.
I'm gonna have to add that to my list.
No, I'll send it to you. Like
Yeah.
Oh, what?
I'll send it. Yeah, I'll send it. There's another book that's gonna go with it, but I can't show it till we start.
Oh, okay. All right.
But yeah,
I'll save my book for later on in the evening.
Yeah, that's gonna be that's
We'll show that after Elephants. What do you think?
Yeah.
Man.
Job. I kept these 4 books together in the bag.
Nice.
Those are my first 4.
Well, let me show these 2 books because I posted them up on Instagram, and
No,
I'll tell you
we got to wait for Bake.
Yeah, we gotta wait for Bake. Yeah, so it's like
I can't show anymore because everything I brought up here, unless it's talking about what you're reading.
I don't know. This is some stuff.
90 mother effing comics. What's up, Chad?
Jeffrey, did you buy?
No, man, I didn't. I saw it and I was like,
go buy it.
Yeah, I'll go look for it.
What is it? Facsimile or is it?
Yeah, it's a facsimile of Defenders 1. But like I had this whole thing. Why I bought this is because it's so much better than you think. Like facsimiles are really
because you get to read it again.
Reprints. These are facsimiles. This is like I'm reading a book from that era without that stank smell. I know everybody likes the smell. I don't, but it's just good stuff. I'm just telling you, you got to get it. You got to get this stuff. The facsimiles is so much better than the True Believers. Difference between $1 and spending $5 on this one.
Right.
If you want to buy the book, you couldn't buy a coverless probably for $5.
Let's see. Hold on.
Fucking awesome.
Comic Books NYC. What's up? JP's budget collecting, my boy. Stay Puff. What are you doing? Hope you're having a good night. Hi, Leg. Comic Bro. What's going on? DS Comics. Good to see you tonight. How is everybody doing? You guys all having a good evening? I hope so. It's Friday. Ain't got no job. I'm just kidding. I worked all day today. Like, it was crazy day today. Crazy. Well, not crazy in a bad way, just long, dude. I was cleaning up this one job, this construction site, and it was just like these big old cement blocks. I had to get like in Hulk mode, just get all crazy and beast.
JP, I'm drinking a Space Camper from the local boys Boulevard. Hey, Bake.
There we go.
Sorry, man. I was seeing the Common Core still going on, and then some guy was asking me about some books I had on eBay.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Extra pictures.
That's all right. But I was gonna show this book real quick before we started, and like I went to my buddy's shop. You know, I always go there and get hooked up on stuff. And I was like, let me go check his Avengers. And I was like, I doubt if he has it.
Did you get it?
Like, yeah, oh yeah, $3.
Nice.
$3.
I love that.
And then they were talking about.
I went in my bin. I found it, and I'm like, I'm just gonna keep that because I want it
Yeah, and it's like I'm keeping it. Well, I'm gonna get a slab because like this would be actually one. This would be actually one that I would like to get Robert Downey Jr. to sign. That would be like the only,
kind of like how I got the guy Coulson.
yeah,
That's where I was going with that.
Like I wouldn't want anybody to get anything signed unless the cover defined the.
yeah, exactly. Like
kinda
so, this would
defines
be like something I would be like Robert Downey.
Yep.
I need you to sign this and get the CGC. That's exactly what needs to be done with these.
Good stuff.
If you have one.
Good having everybody in the chat. I do apologize that I was a little. All right, and I'm apologizing now for later, right, Tony?
Yeah. Oh yes, we are. Yes. Let me to let you know if there's any children watching later. We will let you know. Make them leave the room. So this.
I was gonna say that for one of my books.
Yeah.
Nice.
So this other book, I'm just. These aren't part of the hunt. These are just books that I had gotten showed on Instagram. But like, my buddy had got me for a deal on these. And they were talking about this one. This is the first actual appearance of Old Man Captain America.
Yep, that's a good book. See, it's a culmination of the House of M, right? I think House of M.
Yeah, House of M is Captain America 10.
Yep.
So I found those two.
That was
today.
actually, honestly, that's a pretty good read. It's kind of he stops taking the super soldier's serum.
Yeah.
That's a storyline.
Mm-hmm.
And it just catches up with him. Bang.
So, are we ready to start?
Yeah. Who goes
All
first?
right.
Well,
Thought we started already.
did we do Welcome to the Hunter?
Yeah, I was late for that.
I already did it, but yeah, I already introduced him, but
It's all good, man. Glad I could finally be here, man. Especially after talking, through the chats for almost like a year now.
dude, like I'm still happy I got that. You sent me that AOK with the Jim Lee Aquaman. That's like one of my favorite books still.
Yeah, man, you were one of the first guys that like just regular guys in the chat that just started like talking to me, showing recognition, giving me shout outs, and then you started jumping in front of the camera too. So then eventually I was like, I gotta do it, man. So yeah, I threw a little AOK to all the first people that really kind of got me into this community or like made me want to be part of it.
Man,
Very cool.
Glad to have you here, man.
I got some others. I got round 2 of AOK setting up, and the other 2 guys on this show are part of that. So I'll be needing some addresses soon.
Yeah, very cool. Thank you.
All right, so Jeffrey, you want to go first? Well,
All
actually,
right.
Jeffrey, wait.
Wait, yeah, I get to
What
go
are we
last
doing?
or something, don't I?
Jeffrey, you know what's up? It's time to acknowledge the chat here.
Yeah, we got some great people in the chat tonight. Let's see. We have some new people join up. Mr. Gretzky 9966, good to see you. JP, I think I shouted you out, but good to see you as always. Jay Newcomb Comics, Comic Books NYC again, another great guy right there. Me and Bake both do a show with him every Sunday evening at 5:30.
Got him on Stranger Things. Got him as a guest on Golden Guys coming up.
Yeah, he's pretty awesome, man.
Yeah.
Knights of Old, good to see you. We got our boy Comic Head 84, the Macho Head. What's going on?
Did you see the Mega Power show?
I was on Comic Core. I didn't get a chance.
The first ever and former champion.
Hey,
Yeah.
our boy Hialeah Comic Bro, what's up? Good to see you tonight. Thank you for joining us, Mr. Splash Page Comics. Yeah. Fuchsia Only, good to see you. Gene Paul Ace Peter, man. Thank you for stopping by tonight, guys. I think I got everybody. It's good to see everybody in the chat tonight. Thank you all.
All right, Tony, who goes?
All right, Jeffrey, why don't you go first? Then we'll go Bake. Then I'll go, and then JD.
Yeah, so like I said, it's been kind of a light week on books, but I picked up some back issues of Incredible Hulk. If that surprises anybody, I got this issue number 270 right here. It's Al
Milgrom. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right there.
Right? I don't know. You see it down here, but like
My favorite run. It's my favorite run of Hulk before Immortal Hulk was.
Yeah.
It's just the artwork in there is just ridiculous.
One of my favorites for sure.
You see him inside Al Milgrom on the cover.
Mm-hmm.
Cool storyline. Very cosmic.
Yeah, no, it's a good one.
All right, so Bake, what do
Show
you
that
got
book
for
again.
us?
That's
Yeah, let me see the book one more time. Oh,
yeah. No, seriously. See, look at that book. It's so the way
hold
Hulk.
on a second. Hold
You know?
on. Let me click on it. All right, there we go. Yeah.
Like this one has Abomination in it, and he's like cast down this little island,
Yeah.
fight some other people. But that whole run right there is, I mean,
Silver Surfer run all the way on up. Yeah.
yeah, I'm biased, man. Like I like a lot of them, but that whole
Yeah.
cosmic scene, because that's where everything starts, and then the crossroads take place
Yep.
because of that, and leads into the Gray Hulk and all that stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it goes for years, that storyline.
Yeah.
Good storyline. I mean, that's one of the good things about Hulk. Like, it's different from Captain America. Hulk always had a pretty good storyline throughout, and now it's exploding. Captain America, everybody liked the character, but the storylines were weak, so they kept putting him with other groups. And then the storyline would be good for him. But then when he was a solo, it never really worked until Ed Brubaker took that over.
Mm-hmm.
Ed Brubaker wrote Captain America. Captain America became badass.
Yes, it was good too.
You know, that's why it's the best. It's just good stuff. Sorry, just sharing a little bit with everybody.
All right, Jake.
So yeah, man. Recently I just picked up this Flash 69, and this is a Mr. Rod cover.
I have been enjoying the Flash lately.
I'm getting into it, and I missed out. I saw your thing on Comic Corps earlier about year one Flash, and I forgot all about it. I got to grab it, man, because it's a great jumping on point.
Yes, and it's good. Actually.
But Mr. Odds is probably one of my favorite artists going out today, and he advertised this like months ago. And when I saw it and heard his ideas, that he wants to do a whole Flash book without any like running panels. He has all these ideas that he wouldn't let go that he wants to try with the Flash. So I'm like, dude, give him the title. He killed it with Mr. Miracle.
Yeah, let him do it. That'd be cool, man. With no
this one's kind of cool. Like you see the Flash with his reflection in the rearview mirror, but his body's actually way up ahead.
Yeah. It's like
that's just kind of a taste of the kind of, I know that's a running panel, but it's kind of a taste of the tricks that he could have up his sleeve that he wants to try with his character.
Yeah, like I said, I've been enjoying the Flash. I've been buying some Flash books, and I've been buying like, I don't know, I've just been like I enjoy the show, so I figured, why not?
Yeah, the show kind of got me back into it. I like the show, like, was it back in the 90s?
Oh yeah, I've got the DVD set of that.
I loved it. It was so short-lived, but it was probably one of the best. I mean, it was the only superhero show around, I think, besides, I think even Lois and Lane came out later.
Yeah, it did. Yeah. So let me show the book that I got. This book I got because it's a shiny cover, and Whitewell loves this cover, and he always talks about it. And shiny covers are a Bueller thing, so I seen it today, and it was only $3, so why not? Generation X #1. Good shiny little cover there.
Nice.
And look, there's Jubilee. His face.
But Whitewell loves him some Jubilee.
Yes, I know.
Okay. First book is an eBay purchase. I have it out of the Mylar and everything else for a reason. Why I don't like eBay, but I didn't pay very much for this at all. This is Doctor Strange. It's one of my favorite covers of the whole run. Barry Windsor-Smith. It's 180. It's a photog cover. If you can see that's the actual, like a photograph, like kind of like Daredevil.
Or the Submariner, that one.
The Submariner 7 and Daredevil. Yeah, you guys always see me. I love these photo covers. It's kind of like gray tone for me, which I'll get into later. But this is Doctor Strange 180 from the 60s.
Is that Eternity? Which one is that?
Yeah, that's Eternity. Yeah. That is Eternity right there. Yep. And it's just really well done. I couldn't pass up the condition. And then it got scrunched right here. So Paul, my presser, hopefully Paul can. And I don't want to grade this one because I'm reading it, and that's why I'm being real careful. That's why it's out of the Mylar, because I'm reading it right now. Other than the costume, this is the bad costume choice for Doctor Strange. It's a pretty sick storyline. So that was my eBay purchase, because I had to use my eBay bucks this week or whatever. You had to use it, and
Oh yeah.
buy that much on eBay. So I figure I'll use it for this. So it was like $10 or something. I didn't have that much in eBay bucks. So it's all right. It's all good.
That is good. Jeffrey, back to you, bro.
All right. So another book that I picked up was this Incredible Hulk issue number 273. Bam.
Newsstand.
Huh. Yeah, this is
I like the purple.
yeah, it kind of pops. Flash Page Comics was just talking about issue 250 with Bill Mantlo. This is a Bill Mantlo issue here as well. So
Yeah, I mean that's the prelim for the run you just showed up.
Good stuff, man. Like I don't know, I've been focused on trying to get my Incredible Hulk, completed to best of my abilities, and
I had no idea.
I've cut back on a lot of everything else, basically. So,
So, Bake, what do you got, bro?
This one, man, nothing special. Silver Surfer #1.
Oh,
Just found this in the
shut
back
up!
issue.
That's volume 3, #1.
Yeah.
I don't ever see it. Like I don't ever see it anywhere. So.
And I picked it out of the back issues, and come to find out, it has a Flare Silver Surfer.
Very cool.
Comic card.
Cool. Yeah.
And Flare was actually pretty cool back in the day. Like they did a bunch of sports cards too, and kind of started giving you a thicker quality card and a better picture, especially for the comics.
Look how this is the first series I ever bought from the beginning, issue 1, and all the way through. First one in my life. Look at the cover and look at the woman being carried by Norrin Rath. No, comics didn't have. She was hotter than anybody else right now.
Yeah, that's what. Is that actually considered a Pieta?
No, it's not because she's awake.
Awake, yeah.
Or the roofie didn't take effect yet. It's a great book. You should read it.
That's all right. I think I have another one over here for you. We'll wait for the next round.
Nice. I'm going to show one from that tonight. I know I am. Cool.
All right. So the book I got, this one I'm just going to go ahead and show because I already showed Jeffrey that one. This is the other book that goes with this variant book, Jeffrey, that I got you. This one, I'm sending this to Jeffrey, and this one goes with it, Jeffrey, because I don't know if you got it. I don't know if you got it or not. I know you do. I don't know if you do or not, but I got it anyway. It's a cool cover, and it's a Storm cover, so.
Oh man,
Dr. Doom, Karen. That's a good story.
So I don't know if you got that or not, but I'm sending that to you.
He's doing the Captain Morgan pose.
Yeah. It's kind of I'll call that a Pieta.
Huh?
What issue?
What issue is it? It's Uncanny X-Men 145.
I've been hunting that book for story. I went to WonderCon, right, in Anaheim, and I'm looking through John's comics with kids. He's showing me all his books, and I saw that one, and I was like, oh, I love that cover. So I actually got a piece of paper and wrote that one down on there and been searching for it ever since. Nice.
Well, and
yeah, that's a solid picture of Doom
I'm
right
digging
there.
I'm digging through my buddy's shop, and I'm like, hey, Storm, Jeffrey.
Dude, I love that. Thank you. Man.
So I got your book, Jeffrey. So there you go, bro.
Yeah.
All right, so this is the bag here. I had $5 and I bought $5. One of them I took out because it's for another reason. Grabbing another one here out of it. All right, here you go. These are all in the dollar bin. So this is Silver Surfer 33, Volume 3. This is Volume 3, number 33 of the series that Baked the Snake just showed number 1 on. This is the last one before Thanos showed up, and it's the shit storyline, as crappy as it was, and then they redid it because that was the biggest problem with the Surfers, that the storylines really sucked until somebody took over and Starlin started writing for him, and he added back, Thanos, and the whole Infinity Gauntlet comes from Silver Surfer. So, but this was in the dollar bin. I just got it because it was a newsstand version, and by this point, I was probably going to the shop and getting it. But in reality, I just got it because it was in the dollar bin, and I kind of wanted to read this one again, and I don't want to go digging through every Silver Surfer I have. One day, I'm going to do a show with G-Spot, and I'm going to go through the Silver Surfers, all of them. So But anyway, here it is. Number 33, shittiest story ever. Yeah, that's a singing Martian.
And then it's like, what's his name? Impossible or something like
Little
that.
Mac.
Man? Yeah,
Looks
Yeah.
like
that's what it is. It's the Impossible Man.
Yeah. That's it. Yeah.
First appearance, Fantastic Four. Which one is that?
Oh,
For that one.
I know he's actually on the cover of it too.
Yeah.
I can see it in my head. I can see.
Somebody in the chat help us out. But anyway, can't go wrong with Dollar Bin. But
I scored all day today in the dollar. Dollar
I
Bin.
love it. This is everything left in here is from the Dollar Bin. I haven't even read or anything. So, all right, who's up next? Jeffrey again.
Oh, hold on a second, Jeffrey.
What?
Give a couple of shout outs in the chat, bro.
Oh, I gotta go to the restroom.
we got our boy Biggie Shack. What's up, Biggie Shack? How you doing tonight, man? Good to see you. We got Who Dat? What up, Who Dat? Good to see you, man. Hope you're having a great night tonight. Good to see you as always. I don't know anybody new. Rod the Rican. I think he left us and went to bed already, but good to see you, Rod. Ben Compton. He says he's hunting the giant size X-Men. Good to see you tonight. Nice and old. I'm pretty sure got you. Yeah. Thank you guys.
Yeah, giant size X-Men, man. It's getting kind of crazy right now.
Oh man, I bought some of them Spider-Man boxes and I opened one up and it was like X-Men. I'm like, oh, they're setting me up. I'm gonna get the giant size. And then I'm like, I get to the end and I'm like, damn it, they filled my whole box of X-Men and I didn't even I'm like, so and then I flip over and like literally like 20 minutes later and watch C. Woodard fucking win that.
Oh man.
I mean, I'm glad someone in our group won, and especially C Dub, but
Yeah.
you know how it is. Usually they set those boxes like that for you, so like it's all like, all right, man. So you're getting used to some boxes like that.
That'd be cool. All right, Jeffrey, go ahead and go, bro.
Wait.
Okay. This is a pretty cool cover, I thought. We got some Doctor Strange down here and the Hulk right here. Nice
Two
white.
defenders right there.
Yeah, the cover's all white and the characters just really popped out on this one.
I like the magical effect on it. That's cool.
Yeah, that little pink stuff. Doctor Strange is doing something. I haven't read it yet, so I don't know exactly what's going on. Needed that too.
What number is that, Jeffrey?
Oh, this is 299. This is right before when Doctor Strange casts him up. So.
Yep, and then they separate.
Yeah,
like they kind of redo Hulk 1, but the reverse.
right.
Yeah.
So that's what starts the whole Cosmic Hulk and Crossroads.
Yep.
Cool. So, Bake, what do you got, bro?
All right, well, this one's definitely a reader copy. It looks like some kind of mammal got a hold of the corner here and started chewing on it. But this is Captain Action number 3.
Yeah, that's a Pieta right there, my man.
Yeah, I mean, I got it for $1.
Pietas of all time. Yeah, that is not a $1 book in any condition. Actually, my good friend TJ Watson sent me that book because I was always say that's my favorite Pieta cover. So.
Yeah, maybe I should have saved it for my hustle.
To me, it's more like if you want to collect Pieta covers, yeah.
Yeah, that's where it was. It was probably like a month after you guys did the Pieta episode or whatever, and you know how
they pop up everywhere,
kind of popping up everywhere.
Yeah,
it was one of the guys that I know that does estate sales, and I already bought a lot, and I already had shipping paid for, so I'm like, oh yeah, Pieta, boom.
Yeah, it's cool. I mean, it's a cool thing. It's a side thing to collect because you're gonna see.
Yeah, it got me into something else, and next round I got another side collection that I kind of started. I'll show off.
Nice, cool, very cool. That's what I love about the community. Something stupid like that TJ and I love the image of it. That it kind of we talked about it, and now we see it everywhere, and we pick them up just because Hey, Pieta.
Well, it's great because I remember
that's what we do. Yeah.
I remember seeing that statue in like college and like seeing it in like humanities books and history books and like hearing and reading about it. And then years later to just be like, here, people are collecting comics based on it. That's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. Very cool. Nice. Tony, what you got? This is good stuff.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go with this book right here. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna go with this one. This is the New 52 Green Lantern Zero, Simon Bass.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, when he got the but actually the one I showed today on Instagram is the actual first appearance, and then like this was like I guess on the cover appearance, first appearance or whatever you want to call it, but that Free Comic Book Day one's the actual one where he's in it. So but this is a pretty cool book. I like it. Except for he's like the first Green Lantern to ever use like a gun. That's just weird.
Very cool. All right, my next one. This is cool. Another dollar bin find and done by my man John Buscema. And Avengers I didn't have because I just completed. I'm almost done with 200, and I only have a few more. So if I look for ones, I started making a list of 200 to 300 that I don't have, or that there's a few odd ones I'm missing, and I'm missing this one. And it's just awesome. It's a dollar book, so it's number 296, Avengers. And the reason why I got it, because I'm going to read it, because I probably did read it, but I just can't find a lot of my old Avengers. It's really good shape. But I collect any hero versus Thor, but Thor usually is winning in one, except this one. She-Hulk done bitch slap Thor right there on the cover. Tell me that's not crazy. I've never seen a cover where Buscema had. That's like, wow. Thor's been on the ground before, but that's a straight up. That's don't touch me. How great is it now? They're fucking in the new Avengers.
Yeah, that's crazy too. Yeah.
So this was a little bit too much ale one night, and he kind of went frisky on him. Yeah. It's like Brianna Tarth and Tollbar from Game of Thrones. That's the relationship you wanted to see. No,
yeah, right. What was this Jamie Lannister?
Jamie Lannister bullshit. I drank Giant's milk.
Come on, if that doesn't solidify it, I don't know what.
Every redheaded ginger out there, I'm not one of them, but all them gingers finally got a hero. They haven't had a hero since Richie Cunningham. Fucking before that, it was Howdy Fucking Doody. Sorry, you redheads. This is your biggest icon ever.
Wow. So, Jeffrey, what do you got, bro?
We'll just shout out real quick to our boy Nerd versus Fat. What's going on tonight, buddy? Hope you're having a good Friday evening. He says that Simon Boz is pretty cool. I agree. I haven't read a lot of Green Lantern, but I have read some of the Simon Boz, and I enjoy him as well. So next up, I've got the Incredible Hulk. No surprise, right? 342. This is right before the Joe.
Wait.
Starts. 342.
McFarlane.
Yeah,
McFarlane newsstand.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wait. Is that the leader?
Yeah, leader. And who's the little green dude that he's fighting now?
Mix-up players. I'm kidding. It's Kazoo from Flintstones.
Yeah.
Sorry, Tom.
That guy. Yeah, Kazoo.
I think I completed my McFarlane run for the Incredible Hulk with that book, so that was nice to get. Like McFarlane, like his books are starting to get a little pricier in the Hulk series, but I don't know if they're. I definitely wouldn't say it's my favorite Hulk that there was. His artwork.
Who, McFarlane?
People are starting to get hip to McFarlane, like just because that Image Spawn universe is about to kick off in the next year.
I can't wait for 300 to come out for Spawn in August. I'm going to box mine up, and I get to start again because he needs to end a storyline. Because honestly, God, nothing has. It's it's hard. It was hard to. It's a hard read, but now it's great. But now they're all just rehashing the past. But get 300 out of the way, and then it's Spawn Image. I'm. What am I going to do? At this point in time, I can't not read Spawn. If I don't read it, I'm like, all right, it's still good. Don't get me wrong. Biggie Shack, Spawn is real good out there. You hear me, Biggie Shack? I know you do.
So what do you? Did you already show your book, Bake?
No. So my homie Macho Head, man, I've been thinking about this lately, and he actually turned me on to a list from birthday books. So he gave me a list of my years, and when I first looked it up, I'm seeing all these covers, and I'm like,
the first one to do a birthday book thing.
Yep,
right?
that's where it came from.
So I'm looking through it, and I'm like, all right. There's nothing too fancy or sticking out to me, but that's the whole point, is to get me out of my zone and look at something new and different, and just have this new thing. But then all of a sudden, one book kind of stands out, and I'm like, man, I think I got that. So I don't know if it's allowed, but I went hunting through my own boxes and figured out that I actually won this on The Boy Who Had Seven's comic book. The first appearance of Cloak and Dagger was Amazing Spider-Man 64. Yeah, I think 64. And there was kind of like a minor half medium key, and it was one of my birthday books, March 82.
Awesome. That's cool.
That's real cool.
We'll allow it. We'll allow it.
We'll allow it, yeah. I'll say this. The birthday book video I didn't know how many people didn't do that, because I don't know, because I thought people did it, but then I started talking about it, and then Tony, you remember, I'm like, look, this is a birthday book.
Yeah. It was like,
and then I finally did it.
But I've heard about it before, but that video kind of pushed me over the edge to kind of just start doing it, because I've heard whispers about it in like
my video or somebody else's.
Your video.
My video.
Okay. I've heard people talk about it, like posts and stuff here and there, like birthday book or whatever, and I'm like, birthday, and then
45 years, 45 bucks. That was what I called it. Yeah. Nice. All right. Sorry about that. Thank you very much.
All right.
Nice.
All right. The book I got is there's a lot of people that love this character, and I just like the cover of it because it's just hilarious. But it's Batman: The New Adventures 408: The Origin of Jason Todd. So that's the one where he's still on the Batmobile wheel off the Batmobile.
The Batmobile looks so awful. Yeah.
It's just like one of those ones where it's like looks like a Lamborghini, doesn't it?
Right, he's probably just stealing Bruce's Lambo out the garage, and he's coming out.
But like a lot of people like that love the Red Hood, man, they go after this book, and then they go after the other one where he's fighting Batman and he's dressed like the Red Hood and this. But
I was out of comics for a while, man, and I didn't know anything about Red Hood except for that cartoon movie. And
the movie is good. The movie is really good. So like I have no like it makes it like to where I like the character just for the fact that movie was so good,
Yeah. Right. And it had that guy from Supernatural voice in him.
Yeah.
Okay, so last of the dollar bin outside of our cover of the week, or the Jeffrey pick of robots. Outside of that, from the dollar bin, this was in there, and apparently this is like a spec book, because that's
Cersei, isn't it?
Maybe first appearance. It's number 4, is it, or I don't know. Second, I don't know what
appearance of Angelina Jolie.
See, I don't know. Well, no, first appearance of her when she was. Oof. Was that Girl Interrupted? Was that the one?
Which is crazy.
This is like this, but this is who Angelina Jolie is supposed to play. I actually, of all the things, I don't know if you guys remember when I talked about Eternals. I never liked it, and I'm a Cosmic fan. I liked Machine Man when this was going on, and Rom the Space Knight. I did not like Eternals. This was because this was already past my age group, but like I didn't go back and read this one. I like the weird shit, but this wasn't weird enough.
Yeah,
It was a little
Eternals.
too weird, to be honest with you. But anyway.
So what do you got, Jeffrey?
Oh, next is another McFarlane cover.
We got two more, right? Two more after this?
Yeah, one more. Well, for me, yeah.
After this, yeah. Another
Yeah.
McFarlane.
Yeah.
So issue 345. Cool thing is that Houdat sent me a Weapon H variant cover that was homage to this. You probably can't see it because it's in the corner. I got it up on my wall back there, but sweet cover right here. This is the last, these are the last two McFarlanes I needed for my.
I love purple in comics, man. Like, it's not really my favorite color or anything outside of the comic realm, but on covers and stuff.
Oh, then you're voting for me later.
I think purple goes well with green.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it does. And you're voting for me later.
Yeah.
All right, so it's on me now.
Yep.
We got one more, and then we got what? Our hustle and our theme.
Two more.
Two more.
No, well, it's one more for him because he's doing his right now. So.
Oh yeah.
All right. Well,
after this, yeah.
This isn't really a comic book. It's more like
Okay.
a graphic novel. But months ago, I got a guy that does estate auctions on eBay that I follow, and I ended up picking up first print #1 copy of this, and then recently he ended up posting the volume 3 of it, and that's Love and Rockets, volume 3. And it's funny because then Whitewell months later was actually talking about Love and Rockets a lot lately, saying how much he liked it, and I ended up, well, I think I got that book, and I went back and looked, and I ended up checking it, and it was the first printing of volume 1. So, yeah, I ended up getting this, so now I just need volume 2, and I'll be good to go.
Man, you have all of them.
But yeah, that's kind of one thing I kind of started getting into also is like first printing trades. Like I ended up coming across a Swamp Thing, Silver Surfer, Year One Batman, and I didn't even realize it was the first printing until NYC and JP's Budget Collecting did their Year One review, and I looked at it, and it was a pleasant surprise.
All right, so let me show you my book here. Now, I'm just a fan of the character. They recently brought him back, and kind of happy that they did. And I just like the leather jacket, man. Just like the leather jacket, I guess. That's Superboy #1.
Dude, 90s Superboy was awesome with
Yeah.
them shades and the jacket.
Yeah, man, the leather jacket.
He had them like circle shades, like Leonardo DiCaprio and the Quick and the
Yeah.
Dead. When he was
Yeah,
just
and see, like everybody expect, like I was like, they're specking on Zero, which I have that too for the King Shark thing or whatever. But like, Superboy is always cool back in the day, anyway.
Nice.
What's up, Mr. Garrow? What are you doing? Good to see you tonight.
All right, so my next book, of course, I'm going to bring a Golden Age elephant book in the next. But what I did is I sent the actual reason why this is a good book that could have been a hustle. But I sent the picture of the thing from the CGC website to both Tony and Jeffrey to read. But I got this book. This is a Jumbo Comics number 54. This is 1948, 46. It's 40s. It's real.
That's Sheena. Oh my
That's Sheena, yeah. That's Sheena. That's a blonde. The
I
blonde.
gotta admit, there's some pretty badass looking elephant covers you've been showing, man.
Yeah.
When you first announced it, it's like, okay, I get it. Your wife, she wanted the elephants, but I mean, are there really going to be that many cool elephant covers? But man, you've been bringing the heat with the elephant covers.
Yeah, it's a fun thing. It's good.
Yeah,
a little different, Like I said, it turned me on to this whole thing, and not that she doesn't turn me on a little bit, but let's be honest. Now, Tony, what does it say? It said, Tony, this was the offer that was sent on the CGC website. Do you have the email? Do you have the Instagram up?
Yeah.
Can you read it?
Yeah, it says $40, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, Jumbo Comics. But what does it say? Don't. But with
it says with JD having the first dibs. for the next 30 minutes.
which never happens. So because they message me and text me, these people, that I get 30 minutes before I even have to do this. So I don't even look it up. I said, I'll take it. And then Rick's Neat Stuff and Dale Roberts and everybody's texting me saying, do you realize this is like in that condition would probably fetch like $300 right now? I'm like, no, I don't care. It's just an elephant cover. He goes, that's why we think you're the coolest collector, because you don't give a rat's ass. You would have said whatever, $100. I said, I don't know.
You don't give an elephant's ass.
Oh, you got a 30-minute placeholder.
I like how everybody else is like pissed off because there's people right after it. Tony, I could show you that people after it says, I'll take it. I'm first after GD. So everybody's like, first dibs after first dibs. So good stuff.
All right, Jeffrey.
My next
what do
book
you
I'm
got?
showing 10 times better, but 10 times worse.
Okay, so last of the pickups for this episode is issue number 351 of The Incredible Hulk. We got the Gray Hulk sitting down on the throne right there. Got some crazy looking dude right there, you know. Bam, it's a Purvis cover. So, you know, that put me from like issue 269 all the way up to 474. I got that whole run from there going, so
That's crazy, but that's cool at the same time.
it's 67 books away from having that finished.
Man,
Flash it one more time, Jeffrey, man. Sorry, my screen got.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
It is cool.
So,
Okay, Bake.
all right, Mike.
So,
yeah.
I got to pick here, man. I kind of have three I'll go with this one first before we really, because I can spare these other two. They're the same book. All right, so I was thinking about doing this as a robot cover, but then I had some pre-orders come in, and I think you guys will like those better. So I ended up getting the high level one. I think that's what the Matina variant.
Okay.
But surprisingly, pretty cool read, pretty cool cover. Little robot dude on it. But
looks
that is
like
not my
Clank.
robot cover.
Looks like go back up. Hold on, it's like go back. Oh, let me click on it. Oh.
Where are we at?
Yeah, it looks like Clank from Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah. But yeah, that was I had the other cover, and then I didn't even know this existed, and then saw it and scooped it up.
Brandon
Yeah.
Stalinsky out there, one of my good friends out there, says it's a high level and great read. So I'm interested now. It's good seeing Brandon Stalinsky here. I actually got a chance to run into him at C2E2. I tried to find him again, but I was running into him for about a good 10 minutes or so. I think I was Paste Pot Pete when I saw him.
Yeah, at first glance when I saw that, I thought you were the Joker from the 90s Batman going through
Yeah,
the
some
museum.
people did say I was like, oh, old school.
But you turned and I saw the glue and I'm like, all right, I know who that is.
That's Paste Pot. Tony, what is that called?
That's the superior weapon.
That's a superior weapon. It's what he kept calling me the whole time, the superior weapon.
So this one is some John Romita Jr. and some Bob Layton goodness, and I love this cover, man. I've seen this a few times, and my buddy had two of them, and I was like, "You've been holding out." I was like, "So cover is awesome. It's a newsstand copy. There's even a little date stamp. It says June 22nd on there, and it's Iron Man. It's the anniversary.
At 150.
150, yeah, with Doom on the
Yep.
cover, and
You can't go wrong with
Where they
Doom
go
on the
back-
cover, man.
yeah, when they go back in time and like they're like in medieval times, this story is awesome. If you've never read this, you need to read it. It's
Yeah.
actually a cool cover.
That is like the best of the Iron Man run. It's great that you guys have read this. Because that the whole Iron Man run was a little weird, but that builds up a few books before it, which are really good covers too.
Yeah,
This is Bob Layton's introduction to being Marvel icon. You know,
yeah, that's pretty good. I mean,
Bob Layton
great.
says that's his favorite cover he's ever done. On
That's
his
great.
time, that is, and it's an homage to Buscema's Fantastic Four 112 and Submariner when they start fighting. You know, just the black cover with the two guys fighting, and that's how I mean, I'm a big fan of Bob Layton, but if you ever see him now, he's putting out his top 10 covers, and he keeps a lot of original art, and he does his covers out, and he shows that. He goes, never getting rid of this, and that's his cover. 150, great cover. Sold mine, but I sold a lot of things. I got that slab, though. It was my first 9/8 white pages I ever got.
Oh, yeah, 9/8. That's good.
Yeah.
Black cover and stuff.
That's nice. I like that cover. It's cool.
It's the first 9/8 white pages I've ever gotten. So,
all right, now, we're gonna do something different this time. We're gonna do a little something different. We're gonna do the actual.
Wait, I got to show my last book. Tom.
Oh, okay.
I know it's perverted, but it's perverted.
Oh yes. Oh, is this the one?
No kids allowed.
No kids in the room. Yeah, get them out. Evac.
18 plus.
Like warnings. Like this is not for the sleight of heart. And
this is gonna be the judge, or like the scale of if my cover's okay or not.
If it's worse than this, I'm buying it. Okay,
so
that's how bad it is. All right, so here's the story, really quickly. Wally Wood, one of the greatest golden age icon artists, kind of went batshit in the 60s and 70s, and he decided to draw other books. One of the books that he did is called Wood's Women, Wit, and Gangbang #3. And this is an actual comic book. And the reason, now, Tony, you know about this with me at C2E2. That was the goal.
Yeah.
Lewis and I had the entire time. We had one goal, was to find someone who had Gangbang 3. Because the goal is to drop it off at a CGC booth. The time they have when they do live drop-offs, if they slab anything, that's a comic. I'm going to show.
How many people tried to sell you a DVD when you asked for Gangbang 3?
No one at a con. I can show you the back cover because there's nothing. It's just an innuendo right there. This could have been my robot cover because this guy in the mask, but he turns out he's not a robot. And she's thinking about using that to check her oil, so to speak. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a robotic device.
So yeah. So another thing here is the Man of Steel himself. When Wally Wood is drawn, Wally Wood, Man of Steel himself. There he is. You see him zipping up. Oh, you didn't know there was a zipper on the front, right? Well, look at the statue. Yeah, those are the 3 safest panels I can show. There's an entire storyline of Alice in Wonderland. I don't want to show the cover to keep Tony's show on the air.
Yeah, it's like
Wonderland is a Wizard of Oz.
What he showed us off
Star
there.
Wars. It's a 1977, so it doesn't even know how to draw Darth Vader yet, but it's pretty good. And I don't want to get anybody. I can't show half this stuff.
No, you can't, because from what he showed us, it was like whoa.
Yeah, it's like Dorothy from The Wizard of Oz dragging the scarecrow around by his junk.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Follow the dude.
Yeah. Only on the hunt where you see rare books like this.
Can only be sold to people 18 years of older, and it's from the 70s, and it's from I think it's 78. It's Wally Wood, who ended up putting a gun to his head eventually, but he was the famous golden age horror artist, and he did a lot of good books. Strange Worlds, well-known. Wally Wood did some Daredevil covers on the early Daredevils, like Daredevil 6 through 9. This is him when he went bananas, and it's called Gangbang 3. There it is.
Mr. Garrow.
Yeah, you win, man. That beats my cover.
So, yeah.
Oh, man. Okay. So what we're going to do now is usually we would do the hustle, but we're going to switch it up because we're going to do the actual because we usually don't end up doing the other cover grails or the other cover that we do. So it's like we're going to do that first, then we'll do the hustle. Okay, so and Jeffrey, it was what, robots? You said
robots? There has to be a robot somewhere on the cover.
Okay.
Oh, good. We're doing that one.
Yeah, we're doing the robot first.
Back to the dollar
robot.
All right. So, Jeffrey, what do you got?
I've got Transformers issue number 3.
I almost bought that. Thank God I did.
Spider-Man crossover.
Yeah, we've got a black spider suit on the front.
Yeah, it's a great book.
Yeah.
I love it. I still so much better than Spider-Man.
I almost bought that today. I was like, nah, the black suit almost got that. See, Jeffrey, we hang out too much.
I saw that. I had to go with it. I wanted Transformers 1, and I was thinking about getting issue number 1 on eBay, but I was like, you know what? Let me just go to the LCS, see what they got. They didn't have issue number 1, but they had this one, so I was like, you know what? That's a pretty good cover. So
I got an issue number 1, man. I ended up snagging it in a mystery box, and it's actually pretty.
Man?
The Transformers 1.
Oh, is that your cover today?
No.
Oh.
I've had that one. I didn't have to go hunt it. So.
Hey, did you see what GPAT put in there in the chat, JD, about Wally's World, The Brilliant Life and Tragic Death of Wally Wood?
Yeah, the book. Yeah.
All right, so Bake, what do you got?
You were on the robot cover, right? Just double checking. All right, so this one, man, it was a pre-order from a while ago, months ago. I had no idea what I was getting into, but both covers came, so I don't know if it counts, but I have 2 of the same cover, but I'll start with this one, Avert Your Eyes If You're Not 18. This is Danger Doll and Zombie Tramp mashup.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Hold on. Okay, there we go. No.
Oh, okay.
No, show it.
Amagama Lives, and that was cover 1, and it's just a mashup of Zombie Tramp and Danger Doll. And then here's the other cover.
Nice.
Some hot goodness with robotic arms and some big headlights.
Yeah.
Fuck Nebula. I really would.
High beams. I bet she's programmed for that.
Gotta be.
All right, Tony, what do you got?
So apparently, me and Jeffrey are always on the same wavelength. We great minds think alike, I guess. So I passed up on the book that Jeffrey had, and I opted for the first appearance of the Dinobots Transformers number 8.
Oh man, I love the Dinobots.
Grimlock.
Grimlock, first appearance of Grimlock.
Dude, those were the one Transformers I could never have, or you know, I had a bunch of other ones, but I could.
I had Gen 1. I had Gen 1 Christmas. You know, when they were giving away Gen 1, those are the ones I had. Megatron was such a pain in the ass to do that it took me. Gen 1
Megatron was tough. Yeah.
And once you made him out as a robot, you kept him as a robot longer. Optimus Prime, Soundwave was my first. Dinobots, though, when they came out, they were all as hard as Megatron. They were to do. Yeah. And if you had the Dinobots, you were one of the smart kids.
Oh, yeah.
They were with the GoBots and shit, you know?
Right.
Sorry.
So what's your cover? What's your cover, JD?
Robot cover? From the dollar bin today. Like I said, I have to complete my Thors, and this is one I didn't have with Mjolnir on it because I don't remember there wasn't a runner here, but this is the Destroyer on the Thor wielding Mjolnir.
No way.
Thor 3981 with Thor's cape. Isn't that cool? By the way, Walt Simonson, who's, you know, I always tell everybody, if you're going to buy a Thor book or run, any Walt Simonson will do. But, you know, you go with the classics first, but Walt Simonson is one of those great guys. Again, dollar bin book. I was real happy to get it. So,
all right. So the chat gets to decide on who had the best robot cover.
I had Thor.
Thor with the Destroyer on the cover. We had the first appearance of the Dinobots. We had Jeffrey with Black Suit Spider-Man, and we had Zombie Tramp by Bake the Snake.
Robotic headlights.
Yeah,
they heat up and vibrate.
He's got titties. I would have won second best cover of the night with that gangbang 3.
Yeah.
You kidding? Jeffrey wants me to send every panel of that thing to him right now.
Let's see what the chat says about the covers. We got
it's a comic book too. I mean, I showed these guys. That's a comic.
That's the first appearance of these iconic characters. Oh, y'all, you know you walk around your house saying "Me Grimlock" all day long when you was a kid. Me Grimlock.
Yeah, me Grimlock.
I'm appealing to the male audience here, man.
Yeah, I'm just throwing out a really cool book. That's all. It's pretty bad. He's stepping on a Celestial's head. Can you see that?
It's crushing his face.
Fucking ripping Mjolnir on his face. He walks by. Simonson's great. We're getting to do the hustle.
Okay.
All right, Tony, what happened?
So we got. I think Jeffrey won this one again.
Who the fuck did Jeffrey even have?
Oh wait! Hold on. Wait.
They're still both coming in.
They're still both coming in.
Or Dinobots, Bake.
Yeah, Dinobot got to be up there. The titties got to be up there. I didn't even know what Jeffrey showed.
Yeah, I think Jeffrey got it. That's what
He showed Transformer Spider-Man, first black suit. Or
Oh yeah, that is kind of
yeah,
a cool book. That is a cool book. Yeah,
dude, I love boobs as much as the next man, but the Transformers is hit me from nostalgia strings.
yeah, that was a cool book to pull out. I'm not happy. I'm happy I found this book. I've never actually. Now I'm completing runs. I'm having a good time. I don't know why I wouldn't have this one. I probably did. But nice. All right, Jeffrey, you got it.
What? Did you guys count the votes?
So we'll go with Joe 47771. Flat out says, "Who wins? Jeffrey's titties." We're going with that.
Jeffrey wins. Transformers.
All right, let's do some hustle of the week.
All right.
Hang on.
All right, I'm hoping I can hang here.
No.
Yeah, I'm sure you can, Bake.
Yeah, you probably got
It'll be fun. We love anybody.
Like Jeffrey won with no book, so
Fuck Jeffrey.
Yeah, right. First time ever, record setting.
that was like unprecedented. I'm like, dude, that's the best ever. Like,
Oh, that is still the best line. The best one. We all did our freaking promos that week.
and got switched to music to sleep.
That's it. That's it. And we got beat up by Jeffrey, who didn't even show a damn book. That's my man.
So, all right, Jeffrey, you ready?
Okay, sure. I will start it. I got to be honest. Like, I didn't get a great deal on this book. It wasn't like a big thing, but it was probably the only book that I had that I could put up for this one this week, and that is Incredible Hulk issue number 271. I don't know. It's like early appearance of Rocket Raccoon. We'll say.
It's his first appearance. Quit showing that.
But here's I paid for it. Like
no. I know you got. No, just
I got this book with shipping. It was $76, and that's probably right about
I have
going
to buy
rate.
that book. I literally have to buy that book because
I've been looking online, and if you want to go on eBay and buy one right now, it's probably like $90-ish, but 76 isn't far off from that. So I mean, I really did pay for it.
So it's getting up there like with the other books, then basically.
It is, and that's why I went and grabbed it now because it's probably gonna go up. I figured, if anything, so I tried to get it. But as far as a hustle or a deal, it wasn't a big one. I might have saved like $10 on it.
Oh, okay.
I came ready, man. I had to get my boy Fabian.
Oh snap!
Hey, bro, that's
So for the hustle of the week, man, I'm gonna be competing, and my brother Macho Man hooked me up with this one, and it was with one of his auctions. Let me get my gauntlet on here. This book is too hot to handle right now. I'm telling you, it wasn't even a hustle of the week when I bought it last week, and this was after I was announced, so it does count.
Oh yeah,
and this thing here might have teased JD also.
You should come on every episode of Direct Edition like that.
Bring out a snack and shit. Yeah, so this book right now is basically super hot because I guess it was on one of the lists. I don't know, but I love this character and I bought this for me anyway. I've been trying to grab these, as much as I could. It is a 9.4, and I just checked recently, a 9.4 of this book just sold for, if you include shipping, $250. I bought this book from my homie at his auction before all this announcement at $110, so don't feel bad comic head, but this is
Yeah.
Thor 337, the
Yeah.
first appearance of Beta Ray Bill.
Big sentimental value book for me. My first
Same here.
Right? I mean, this guy just screams awesome. Force
good
Space
stuff.
Thor. I mean,
I gotta
We
you
were
read
guys
it.
just
talking
talking
about him on the Corp tonight
Yeah.
about
Yep.
how The Rock might end up voicing him or who we want The Rock to play, and a lot of people said him. So, Comic Head, thanks for the awesome deal, bro. And man, I just wish I had a 9.8 right now. Jeez, man.
Man. Yeah, so Bake's cooking it up in the kitchen over there. So this book I got it on an eBay auction. I'd been watching it for a couple days. I won it for $68 and some change. And when I won it, I sent the picture of me winning it to Alex the Comic Hoarder, and I sent it to DS Comics, and they couldn't believe that I got the book for the price that I got it at. And I was like, yeah, and it's actually kind of a spec book because the movie is going to be made. They're already casting people for it. So it's Suicide Squad 2. They're going to get Idris Elba, whoever else. But this is...
Oh, Michael Rooker just signed for that too, man.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, Shark.
Yep. So this is The Flash number 117, the first appearance of Captain Boomerang. I got this for $68. Go on eBay right now. There's a 5.5 of the same book, and it's even qualified as well. This one just has a page missing, but it does not affect the story. So when I say you go buy these green qualified books, that's all you have to look for is if it's got the whole story, you can get it. So this book I paid $68 for. This same book is on eBay right now at the same grade, but it's a married cover for $350.
Oh, damn.
And if you get a book like this, like in a 5, I'm talking about like a Universal label, it's like double the price of that. So I got this for $68. And
Nice.
If it ain't a steal, it ain't a deal, man.
yeah. So DS Comics can verify. Alex the Comic Hoarder can verify that I got it for $68 because I sent it to him. But yeah.
Oh.
You know, Tony, we've been doing this a little bit while, and I've been having this. I've closed out my grails, and I told Thematic Thanatos what I brought in. He brought out the Snake. Snake brought out a great book, emotional book for me, 337. It's like Dusty Rhodes emotional. And then you got Tony over here, pulls out an iconic book on a big time spec. Jeffrey may win anyway, but I
Go ahead.
I paid for in a raw, and I had to pay the little extra money to get it graded, and he got it graded, and it came back 2 grades higher than we thought. I thought the dirt inside would have been a big deal, but the cover is perfect. This, ladies and gentlemen, is what we call Grail. This is my best big boy Silver Age book or Bronze Age book I need. I'm done. I'm very happy. I'm switching to Golden Age and original art most of the way through, but I'm going to keep doing runs. I love completing runs. But this is it. And I didn't pay them as much for it. And I told Matty Thanatos what I paid. And he's like, no way. And I showed him everything. And talk about purple, talk about green covers, talk about iconic covers, talk about Bernie Wrights. And woo!
So there you got it. We got the first appearance of Swamp Thing, the first appearance of Captain Boomerang, the first appearance of Beta Ray Bill, and Jeffrey.
Booyah! Bam!
First Rocket Raccoon.
Yeah.
Man,
So,
I thought I had a chance for a second, but
all
only for a
first. Welcome to the hut, Bake.
second. Rude awakening, right? Jeez.
I don't even mention what Jeffrey has, you know.
So let's see what we got on the way as well. We got this is like
Early
Yeah, we all
appearance.
might as well
Yeah, Captain Boomerang, yes. Suicide Squad, man, I'm telling you, the second one's gonna be better than the first one.
2 words.
Page 4.
68 bucks.
And
68,
by the way, this
68
cover
bucks. You can't
this
get
cover
this.
is immaculate. The back of it's got a dirt mark, but that's why the grade was so low. I thought it'd be knocked off an extra grade. He did. I thought it would be not knocked off. There is no blemish on here whatsoever other than this corner. And don't make me pull out the Gangbang 3. This is legit.
Yeah, this is 68 bucks. You can't get a first appearance of Captain Boomerang for 68 bucks, dude. I'm telling you. And I will, if you don't believe me, I will send you the DMs of me winning it. I'll send it to you.
I believe
you said it, man. That's awesome. We all
You couldn't get this right now this would be $2,000 right now on eBay at least. And I didn't pay anywhere near that.
Why am I even holding this up? Don't even vote for me. Vote for them.
No, bring up Gatorade Bill. Because you got that in a good price in an auction. And Jeffrey show whatever. Nobody even cares. We all
I'm just yeah.
raw, you know. Bernie freaking Wrightson. I don't even. What is going on in the chat? Is that
84 wants to know, did you get a wait? 84 wants a number.
what number?
Yeah. Looks like JD won. Yeah.
I won?
Yeah. Oh, of course. House of Secrets.
I thought I would lose to Jeffrey.
Because he had a book this week. If you didn't have a book, then
Yeah.
All right. Take my word.
I still got votes though. That's all that matters.
Hey, Tony, you are the host. You are the best.
I
told you this is my favorite show. That's my bike's relaxed.
I
show
said,
I'm ever on.
I don't do this show to win. I do this show because I do
this
this
is
show
my
because
most relaxed show.
Yeah, I do this show for fun. Like I get to hang out with my guys. I get to hang out with my friends, and I get to hang out with people that I know, and we get to show cool books off and stuff.
Brother, I'm done, man.
Right.
I'm done with all my I'm done with it. Like, right? Like I was so excited. You knew this was coming, Tony.
Oh, I knew. I've seen it coming.
Yeah, you knew it coming. I told you about it. I've been pointing it at it. And stuff.
Yeah, I know. You sent me the
For
DM.
you, Tony. I got something for you. I got something. I don't know. I got a package coming. I bought a bunch of. I don't know why. I sold some books on eBay, and I said one book was gonna go nothing but AOKs for some people. But I picked up some shit that I was like, I don't even know if these guys want it. But I just started doing it. It's pretty crazy. It's nice.
So, Beck, how was your experience on the hunt, man? Did you enjoy yourself?
hell yeah, man, it's awesome. And now that I'm here, man, I gotta convince you to bring back to slab or not to slab, man. That was awesome too.
Tony,
I got about 10 books over here that I'm about sending to Paul at Midwest to get cleaned and pressed. And then I want to be on that show, man.
Yeah, Paul's doing my books right now. He has them. He's had them. He's doing a great job. He's doing Avengers 1 right now. Strange Tales 110 for me. He's doing Silver Surfer 3.
Was the Avengers one that you had like in the backpack there? Or?
Yeah, up here. Yeah, I'm gonna finally grade them all. Remember, I said once I'm done collecting my grails, then I'll slab whatever's left of them.
Oh, okay. So
so
you were serious? You're serious?
Yeah, I'm done. That's it. I got all my grails now. I'm Jungle Age and completing my runs, and I'm Golden Age Jungle books, completing my run and going with a few models now. Just doing different things. Keeping up with the modern stuff. Don't get me wrong. I'm going to keep up with my modern books and everything else. But there isn't a big-time mega key. I need a Journey 84, but that doesn't compare to House of Secrets 9.
So, JD, so I got this right. So, JD Flair is going he's going on a Legends contract. He's going.
No, I'm not retired. I'm not retired.
No, that's not retired. That's not retired. This is my last one. Yeah. You just
awesome, though,
but you never know. If I find one of them Frankenstein books that should have beat Jeffrey the last time, Bernie Wrightson again. But I've been on this quest for a while, and I said until it's kind of like went in like a perfect storm happened where I sold a book. This guy came up. This guy is the guy, by the way, Tony. This is the guy who bought the Captain America 1.
Oh, really? Oh man.
Yeah, so he sold me his. This guy had bought a Captain America 1 7.0. Okay, he spent some coin, right? So he needed money. He sold his entire collection of all these books, and he had like 5 or 6 or 7, 8, 9, 10 of these things. And I said, "What are you looking for?" I gave him my price. He goes, "The best I can do is this book." He goes, "I think it'll be a 6. It's dirty." Well, we sent it in, and I paid the CSS a little bit of money, and it came back as 7.5. So I paid for a 6 raw, got back a 7.5 slab. So
Nice. Hey, I want to
Yeah.
say congratulations, man. Ladies and gentlemen, that's what happens when you don't quit something,
Yeah.
dude. He kept going with the comics, and I don't think you guys realize to have all his grails with his knowledge and just love for different genres of comics. I mean, that's kind of a big freaking deal, dude.
Yeah. And it was revealed here first.
Yeah. My next thing
Like,
is I'm
'cause
gonna,
people are like, "Oh, I have my grails," and like some people have like maybe 5 to 10. I'm like, I guarantee this guy's probably got at least 20 to 30 or more like solid grails that you know.
He's
uh,
got
I mean, if, like big time would be
Not to put you on the spot or nothing. I'm just saying, like,
no,
I want people to appreciate like
Yeah.
the
I've done-
accomplishment that you have, like
Yeah.
having all of your grails. It's no short feat by any means.
Yeah, my daughter's about to start gymnastics, so I figured that entire life is going to take over now. Well, I'm going to stay doing the shows and everything else like that. I don't have to buy any more grails where I say, "No, it's honey. Let's go get the purple tutu."
Okay. All right.
NYC accomplishment
right,
achievement.
JD, I gotta ask a question.
Yeah.
I got this book the other day, and I was going to show it on here tonight, but I decided to go with something else. There's 2 books I want to show you, and I want to get your opinion on like where the heck they came from because I thought it's kind of cool, and I picked this up at the LCS. It's a foreign book, and it's the first appearance of Iron Fist, and but it's foreign though. It's like a Slavic or something. I don't know.
Yeah, that's definitely
Yeah.
Northern European.
Yeah.
Well, what's the price say?
It says what is it? Oh, I can't even read. 50 built Slagen. You gotta give me
Yeah, it's Scandinavian or something. Yeah.
That's funny in a different language.
but like yeah, but it's totally the first appearance.
Yeah, that's
The
Marvel
first appearance.
15 right there. Yeah.
Yeah, first
It
appearance
said
of
Shang-Chi, which is Shang-Chi was Marvel Special Edition.
Yeah.
So it's kind of weird. You know what I mean? They got Shang-Chi on top. That's Marvel Special Edition.
yeah, but it's the first. But it's actually the
Marvel Premiere 15 is Iron Fist. So
yeah, it's weird. So I was just like, I seen this, and,
stupid stuff I know in my head.
and then this book right here is
Very cool.
Captain America 44 variant edition, but I got it for a reason. Because
Okay.
you'll probably know if you distinguish the artwork.
Oh yeah. The Shield.
No, it's Buscema. But which one?
It is, yeah, it's an homage.
It's Sal. It's Sal
Yeah,
Buscema.
it's Sal's brother.
Yeah.
Look at that, though. It's an homage to some a cover they did. Yeah.
Yeah. But
That's
it's
good
like
stuff. Tony, I got a nice book for you coming. I'm excited. I got some good stuff going out to you, Jeffrey, too. Yeah. So.
crazy.
Oh, we got to do what's going to be the next cover, huh?
Yeah, you got anything in mind?
you gotta pick it.
Let's do something fun.
Yeah, no
We haven't
problem.
done hot chicks in a while, have we?
That was like the first one we did, and that was like
That was me, right? So let's do this one. Instead of it being there, you need to have the best headlight. Let's break it down.
break it down for me.
No, best bare midriff cover.
Midriff? Oh, okay.
Tony's digging already. Look at him. He's digging. Yeah. Bare midriff cover. What do you think? What do you think, Jeffrey?
What? Best
You like
naked lady?
No, best bare midriff.
Oh, so like showing some stomach?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can't go wrong with that.
Yes.
Nah.
I'm good. I'll find something. You know,
So-
Better than what I was thinking. I was thinking like leprechauns or dolphins or some kind of like animal or weird thing.
that's what I usually try to do, man. Like,
I'd much rather look at a woman's
Yeah.
midriff. Jeez.
right?
exactly. But hey, this is gonna. But these.
Talk about a guy who showed a gangbang 3.
This exactly. This looks kind of cool together, though. What do you think?
Hey, Mr. Garrow had a
Like
good
that,
idea. Sir
Yeah.
Mix-a-Lot cover, the baby
Yeah,
got
bro.
back cover.
Best big old booty.
Yeah.
Tail cover for sure.
So I'm glad to get both of these together. So cool.
Nice.
So now I just need to get showcase. What's the first appearance of Flash?
That's
Yeah.
You were like the dolphin idea.
Case 4.
Yeah, I'm down with them. Dolphins.
Tony,
Yeah.
a showcase 4 is ridiculous.
Oh, I know. I've seen them.
Yeah, I mean-
was like,
Right now, actually, there's some good.
Best stain on the cover.
That was a good one.
It'd probably be a best midriff cover also.
What?
Kill 2 in 1.
mm-hmm.
What are you
That
doing?
would be
What was it?
best state on the cover. Like,
Hey, Steve Woodard.
see Wood, what's up?
Yeah, C-Dub.
You stand?
Y'all keep talking about that's gonna be hard. First, like y'all gonna have.
After seeing that Wally Wood, my mind's been in the gutter all night. You
I bet it has.
Or gangbang 3, everybody.
I'm just glad you brought the Gangbang 3 because I thought I was going to be bad with the other one over here. Wasn't it? Amarala. Amagama. I can't even pronounce it.
You're right.
Yeah.
I was worried about a couple hoots, and all of a sudden this guy's got.
Where over the ring?
Oh, dang, yeah. Getting one strike tonight, Tony. Bang.
No, don't strike me.
Everybody, I was the
Hey!
That's an eraser.
Yeah.
You know, the funny thing is, you'll probably get a strike for the Ric Flair music over any of that.
Yeah, probably that. Yeah. Copyright. That's Ric Flair's music.
Before he figured out it was his daughter.
Oh, God.
Uh,
Man. Wally Wood. Who's on some
Hollywood
ass-
Gangbang 3. An iconic artist. Strange Worlds. I mean, great books. Fantastic. It did a bunch of great stuff with Daredevil and early Marvel stuff, and then went batshit and made some of the greatest artwork of all time right there. Right, Jeffrey? What do you think?
Yes, I need that.
And by the way, Tony, you remember the? See, I can't. Can you see it from here? I better.
yeah, no, yeah, it was far enough.
Don't bring it any closer.
Don't bring it any closer to the camera.
Well, this is just a water skiing picture.
Oh. Oh, yes.
Let me holler.
How's the chat doing?
Good.
Good.
They're all loving your Flair, your Ric Flair.
That's fine.
So,
I spent more money on spilled liquor. Bang, rang, bang, gang. Get
our next show is
I showed.
in the next show in the White Whale, and we're having White Whale. Is it White Whale?
Yes, White Whale's next.
Yeah, the White Whale's next. Yes.
He needs to have a bare midriff cover.
Oh, yes.
Doing some Michael Turner, I'm sure. That's
Oh yeah,
great.
they probably will.
Preferably a dolphin's bear midriff.
With the stain.
With a stain, yeah.
So, Jake, do you got anything going on, man?
No, man, not too much on my channel. I just usually use it to chime in with you guys and hang out, but a couple unboxings. I'll do a giveaway here soon, man. I've been wondering about it. I've been fluctuating between 200 and, going up and down, but I've been solid at 203 for a week or two now, so I think it's about time for a giveaway. Also
Nice.
do a direct edition squad with Jeffrey, NYC, and Fuchsia and Soldier Only. Sundays, what is that? We got about a half hour before Game of Thrones, so it's a nice little quick pop culture fix before we get our Game of Thrones fix on. And we're usually pretty good at cutting it before the show starts, so don't worry about joining us.
Yeah.
It's a good show. It's a good time.
Yeah.
Represent. Oh, oh.
So,
Dude,
Jeffrey,
just
what do you got going on?
I don't do anything. What are you talking about?
Yeah, right. When's the last time you put a video on your own damn channel?
I don't remember. I've done the show like every day for the last week. So.
Busiest man in YouTube comic community, but he ain't got nothing on his own channel. Come
I know,
on,
my
man.
subscribers just keep like subscribing.
Same here. I get the same
He's a
problem.
freelancer, man. You need to start like signing contracts. Be like,
Yeah.
yo, I'll make a couple appearances over here.
I'm on the independent.
Do a couple chat shout outs.
Yeah, shout out to chat. You do what you got to do. Give me a sub.
You gotta have a base price range, man. Like
Probably just get
$50.
him
Shout
to-
out to chat.
Hold on, wait, stop, y'all. Y'all don't know y'all ain't been seeing his AOKs. Those are his
Yeah,
prices.
yeah, right.
Yeah, that's true. Jeffrey is getting paid.
Oh man.
He's getting paid in love. Love
Yes.
from the community.
I still can't get over that watch though. That night, I was like, "What?"
Yeah, Vic a watch. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Crazy.
I mean, comics are expected, but man, that was a solid watch.
I was like, "Wow!" But yeah.
Yes.
So, what you got going on, JD?
What do I got? I'm done the rest of this weekend. Tuesday, Golden Guys. We're gonna bring on Comic Books NYC on the Golden Guys for a little bit. He's gonna do an
Ooh, comic book.
Yeah, we were teasing about you in NYC's chat the other day. He's like, I was gonna do this unboxing on my channel, but then JD convinced me to do it on the Golden Guys. We're like, damn you, JD. We thought we were gonna get an unboxing.
well, it's Golden Age books.
No, yeah, it makes perfect sense. But we were ready for an unboxing, and he's like,
Very
damn it.
cool. And we're gonna make Golden Guys a weekly show. A lot of people have been asking for it.
I like it, man, because people that are interested in it, and
Yeah, I mean, we're the core is pretty much ready to keep doing it. It's just gonna be fun. It's gonna be there. Then we got Unlimited on Wednesday, but right now, this weekend, I'm gonna sit back and watch a lot of stuff. There's a lot of good stuff on this weekend. Discovery Bay show tomorrow. You guys hear about this?
yeah, with Comic Head being the MC, right?
That's gonna be good. I'm real excited about that. So, Tony, what do you got going on? Oh,
Me, I got.
on.
Let's see. Me, I'm going to be doing next Thursday. I'll be doing What's Your Grail, and I'll actually have a married couple on. I'll have Soldier and Fuchsia only on.
Oh, very cool.
Oh.
And we'll be doing their grails, and I want to get a married couple's perspective on the grails. Because they actually are together, so you're gonna find out like how there's difference between each other. So.
Yeah, I need a girl.
So it's what
Nobody asked you, Jeffrey.
Bachelorette number 1.
And then the week after that, I'll have Cat Rim Figures on, and it's gonna be a special time though for her because she's got a show that she's doing. So I'm gonna actually move.
It's a Game of Thrones recap every week.
Yeah. So I'm gonna move What's Your Grail back to 10 o'clock one time only, so that way I can get Cat Rim Figures on the show. So.
Nice. Cat Ren's great to have on the show. She's good.
Cinema Figures, right?
Yep, Cat Ren Figures, Cinema Figures, and she's going to be doing a new show with my wife Liz called The Comic.
Not for the girl.
Yeah, new show,
Let's
baby.
do that.
Like,
Let's get Jeffrey. We gotta take care of Jeffrey.
Welcome to another episode of What's Your Girl? I'm your host. And tonight we're trying to get Jeffrey.
Is that what we just screen share on Tinder and swipe left and right the whole time?
Jeffrey's tired of being swiped.
Oh yes, swipe it left.
Well, guys, it's been fun. I hate to go, but we got stuff we got to do, and the hunt never ends. And we'll see you next time.
Biblical amounts of alcohol to be drunk.
Yes, and we will be hunting a white whale next time.